Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith. Graphic Online, truth and accuracy every day.
Hello, this is Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei of Living Streams International, bringing you matters of faith with Graphic Online. This morning, maybe I'm thinking in the melancholia, so I would like to capture my thoughts with the words. Apparent permanence. Apparent permanence. I'm still on the John 4 issue with the woman and the well. I remember that, with all the conversations that was going on, Jesus Christ asked her a critical question. Jesus asked her a very critical question. And says, go and call your husband. And then the woman answered in a very powerful way. And I think that the way she answered gave a revelation to me. It really opened my eyes. She said, I have none. And then Jesus said, no. You are on the fifth person. Even the next one, you've had 5. And even this one is not yours. Now the woman made a statement and said, I have none. But she had somebody. And she said, I have none. The question then I wanted to ask, and the question that bugged me was, with all due respect, what was she playing at? What was the relationship that she had? That's the question I'd ask. What was that relationship? Because she said, I don't have. So what is the relationship? Number 2, what was that relationship going? And number 3, was she going to move on? Did the man know that this is what she was going to do? Did the man she was with, did the man know that this is not mine? Did the man know that this woman is not, she's not with me? Did the man know? What was the definition of that relationship? And where was she going? By saying that I don't have, that means that in her mind, that relationship was over. It was closed, chapter closed. Is there a possibility that she was ready for a new relationship with Jesus if he gave her that offer, gave her that chance? So that woman is walking around and says, I've moved on from 5. So for me, for her, relationships were bus stops and not destinations. For her, relationship was a bus stop. I'm going somewhere, so I'm going to use this until I get there, until I get to the next bus stop. So the men in the life are people you could climb the bus with. They're like buses you could climb and get down. And then move on to the next, and move on to the next, and move on to the next. I'm sorry, this is not male chauvinism, but I'm just examining things as they are. Where was she going with it? What was the definition? And Jesus said, it's truth. The one that you have is not there. You are not even in it. And she was saying it, I'm not in it, I'm ready to move on. Wow. What would that man be thinking if he was hearing that conversation? Is it possible the man would maybe say, maybe the man too is also like that, because maybe sometimes best of the same feathers flock together. But what if he was committed? And for her, it was a bus stop. That is very serious. But sometimes there are people like that. You are not a permanence. You are a bus stop. You are not a destination, you are a bus stop. And sometimes the earlier you know it, the better, because when you come into discovery, it's going to hurt. Sometimes the friendships we form, and sometimes the relationships we get ourselves in, for something, if the definitions are not properly defined, and if the people in it they are not truthful to each other, they're not sincere to each other, you might be hanging on to something which is not there. In the mind of the woman, that person, case closed, she's ready to move on. You know what? In this life, there are people who would, if you're not very careful, they might use you. And like I said, you are bus stops and you are not final destinations. May God open your eyes to see. May God give you the ability to see that this thing ain't taking me anywhere. And spare you the agony of grief and departure and heartbreaks. That woman had made a choice already. I wonder whether the man knew. Well, Jesus said, I'm not going to walk that road with you. This is what you do. So it was an apparent permanence. It looked like it was permanent, but it was not permanent. For her, that relationship doesn't exist. You might have good reasons, and I believe it too, but that relationship doesn't exist. Ask God to open your eyes to get permanent friends and permanent people who are going to love you, and not people who are going to use you as a bus for their next destination. Choices are always yours. See you later.